What if the very thing we spend our whole lives avoiding is the key to our healing, awakening, and transformation? That thing is vulnerability. Today we're going to talk about why vulnerability is not a weakness, but one of the greatest superpowers we have on the path of consciousness and self realization. What is vulnerability? Vulnerability is the willingness to be seen fully and authentically, to let down the walls, to stop pretending everything's okay when it isn't. It's having the courage to show your heart, your fears, your truth, even when there is no guarantee how other people are going to respond. It's not about oversharing or being dramatic. Vulnerability is authenticity plus courage. Why is vulnerability so hard? Well, from a young age, most of us are taught that vulnerability is a weakness and it's dangerous. We learn don't cry, don't show your weakness, don't let them see you struggle. Why? Because the mind craves safety and security. It protects us by building walls, emotional armor, if you will, so we don't get rejected, hurt, or abandoned. The ego believes, excuse me, if I let you see the real me, you might leave, so I'll just go and hide. That's why vulnerability feels terrifying. It asks us to surrender control and to be open to uncertainty. And for people who grew up with betrayal, shame, guilt, fear, trauma, vulnerability can feel almost impossible. But that's why it's even more powerful. Why vulnerability is essential for awakening? The journey of awakening is not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming real and authentic. You cannot awaken if you are still hiding. Vulnerability is the doorway to healing because you cannot heal what you're still suppressing. It's the gateway to authentic connection because people can only love the real you, not the mask. And it's the doorway to transformation because change only happens when you're honest about where you are. It's the moment when you say, I don't have all the answers. I'm hurting, but I'm willing to grow. I surrender. That moment is when the universe can finally meet you. Vulnerability and conscious creation, they work together. To consciously create your reality, you have to feel. You cannot shift energy while numbing emotions. When we allow vulnerability, we release trapped energy, grief, guilt, fear, shame, and now create space for new frequencies like love, peace, and creation. Dr. Joe Dispenza says, you can't create a new future while holding on to the emotions of the past. So true and accurate. Vulnerability is the act of letting those old emotions rise, be seen, and then be released. Example, a breaking point, a rock bottom. Think about your own life. Maybe there was a moment when everything just kind of fell apart. Heartbreak, loss, betrayal. You felt broken. But it was in that brokenness that you finally stopped pretending. You asked for help, maybe you cried. You finally surrendered, though. And strangely, that's when real transformation begins. That is the power of vulnerability. It opens the door to your rebirth. Vulnerability versus weakness? Well, weakness is when you shut down, hide, or run from your emotions. Vulnerability is the exact opposite. It's choosing to face those emotions with courage and presence. It's standing in your truth and saying, this is me. I'm not perfect, but I'm still worthy of love. That is strength, and that is liberation and freedom. So how to practice vulnerability? I would say start small. Start by being honest with yourself. Write what you're truly feeling. Share your truth with somebody that you feel safe with. Let yourself get emotional, maybe cry without judging it. Say, I don't know, or I need help. Try meditating and allow whatever emotions arise without pushing them away. Vulnerability is not a one-time action. It's a lifestyle of truth and openness. It's a call to awakening. So remember, vulnerability is not the edge of your weakness, it's the beginning of your power. It is the bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. And if you want to awaken, heal, and consciously create your own life, you must be willing to be seen. That's all very powerful, and it's a necessary component. So I want to thank everybody for being brave and choosing to be conscious. You know, if this message resonates with you, feel free to pass it on or share it to somebody else that may find it interesting. Thanks again, folks. This is Robert Christopher. This is Conscious Creator, and your awakening begins now. Thanks.